Hey everybody, we're going to be going through and making a Christian YouTube short as quick as we can. So we're going to need a couple things. First, we're going to need to be on canva.com, and we're also going to need to go to Bible Gateway, and we're going to be using Isaiah chapter 53 verse 3 today, and you can pick any verse you want. This is just the one I went with. So we want to go over and get logged in. Just do a free account. There's no reason to do the paid account. Click create design, and we're going to type in MOB for MOB or mobile, and we're looking for mobile video, and this is going to pull up a 1080p mobile video template, format, artboard, whatever you want to call it. And this is what we're going to work off of to build our YouTube short. Now we're looking for something in the 10 to 15 second range, so we're not looking to make a crazy long short, but you could make it longer with these skills. Next, you just want to pick a template. It doesn't really matter which one, just pick one that you like. I'm going to go with this one right here. I don't know anything about it. I don't know if it's any good. I'm just going to pick it and say, cool. So we're going to do a couple slides. This is going to be slide 1. This is going to be slide 2. And this is going to be slide 3. So we don't really have anything crazy. We just have this video where, we're having some type of action happen on the screen, and we'll probably tweak this as we go through, obviously, with different media and stuff like that. Let's go ahead and grab our scripture, and we're going to copy that, and we're going to go over to our center slide, and that's where we're going to put it. Now you're probably going to find whatever's going on with the template, it's not going to support exactly what all you're trying to pull together. So be prepared to kind of have to maybe move some stuff around. And the great thing about this particular scripture is you can see it kind of naturally bisects. So we may need to do like part of it here and then part of it on the next page. And I think that's what we're going to end up doing. So to duplicate a slide, you click on the slide that you want to duplicate, go to this little group of dots, and then go to, I did the wrong thing. Okay, so if you accidentally delete something, you go up to this little arrow that's like a back arrow and you click undo. Anyways, go to the little group of dots, go to duplicate page, not delete page, and bam, you now have the same page twice. So what we want to do is we want to clean up sentence 1 from slide 2 and sentence 2 from slide 1. Nothing crazy there. And let's just go ahead and knock that out, then we'll start leveling things up. And there we go. Okay, so once we have this relatively in there, we want to see what we got to do to make it fit. And you may have to change like font sizes or where the video falls and junk like that. And really we want to avoid as much of that as we can, because those are major archetypal or architectural changes. So we want to try and work within the template as best we can. And we're going to do the same thing over here. And you can see it's not going to be perfect on this one like it was on the last one. So I'm just going to go up here and I'm going to shrink the font a little bit. And I'm just going to center the text. And I'm going to stretch it out as much as I can, or as much as it'll let me within reason. And we're going to do the same thing again. And even though it's not perfect, it's close enough to where, there's a little bit of a fudge factor over here on the sides. But you can see that these two different content blocks are definitely siblings, is what I would call them. We're going to make a few of the really quick changes. We're just going to center this text, and there you go. And you can sit here and fiddle with this and make it as perfect as you want, but there is going to be a level of diminishing return. So then we're going to go to the first slide, and what we want to do is we want to put our scripture up here. So we're just going to go grab Isaiah chapter 53 verse 3, and we're just going to drop it in right there, and we're going to delete this one. So you can already see we're moving pretty quickly here. We're 2/3 of the way done. All right, so here we have our last slide, and we're just going to throw some love to Bible Gateway. We're just going to copy, and we're going to drop it down here. And that's hideous. Don't worry, we're going to clean that up. First, we want to get rid of this though, and I just deleted that by hitting the delete key. And then we're going to shrink this down, stretch it out. And this is going to be hideous. I mean, there's only so many ways to do a URL. So we're actually going to delete this other part here, and we're just going to go with the Bible Gateway part. And just kind of do that wherever you think is awesome. So, we're just going to span the whole page. And we're going to get rid of the HTTPS, because that's just taking up space to where we can make Bible Gateway bigger. And you can see here, I'm not really explaining a whole lot. Most of this is intuitive. It's very click and drag. Don't overthink it. And with the wording, we're done. So let's move on to media assets. To do that, we're going to go to elements, and we're going to go down to where it says videos, and we're just going to click see all. So now we want to search for Bible, church, whatever you want to look for, and just start pulling stuff that fits the theme you're going for. Like I'm just going to kind of pull here at random. This is a person flipping through a Bible. Obviously that fits. Let's go to the first page. Here's a lady praying. Obviously that fits. Let's go to the second page. I'm just going to pull another Bible. And it's breaking it up to where we can have two. So that's not one video, that's actually two videos that they kind of cut and put together. Whatever on that. I'm just going to grab another Bible and throw it in there. And then let's go to our third page and we're going to do the same thing. And we're just going to grab whatever as long as it fits what we're doing. And try not to pick anything too terribly cheesy. You can kind of see me skipping over some of these because they're pretty cheesy. Also keep in mind, anytime you see a crown, that means it's a paid asset, so you have to pay for it. So there we go. We got all of our assets in. They're not perfect, but they fit the theme. Yet again, you could sit here and spend as much time as you want picking, choosing, cultivating different assets to tell your story with whatever type of video, scripture-based video or devotional-based video or lesson, whatever you're trying to do, you can cultivate that to best fit what you're going for. It's just all really going to kind of depend on how much time you want to spend on it. So we're going to drop everything down. So we got 4 slides. So 4 times 3 would be 12 seconds, and we'll add an extra second on each slide in the middle. Just that way people have time to read. And if you feel that it might take somebody longer to read whatever info you put in your reader slides, that's fine to make it longer. This is your video. This is this is yours to put together creatively. So we got 3 second, 4 second, and then we're going to go 3 second again. And there's our video. Now the next thing we need to add is some music. So we're going to go back to elements, and we're just going to down where it says audio. Pick whatever you like. I'm just going to go with this one. I'm not really putting a lot of thought into the music, mainly just because it's not hyper crucial to what I'm doing. Now you can see here the music's giving me a little bit of trouble. You need to keep in mind this is a free software, and sometimes you're just going to run into problems where basically you're just going to have points of frustration. And there we go. So what it is you have to get your mouse right on the edge of this little bar to get these little black bars to pop up so you can stretch it out. It's irritating, it's annoying, but it's free software, so you put up with it. Next, you want to go to the group of dots. You want to go to volume, and you're looking for a comfortable volume. 100 is going to be a little bit loud. It's going to blast out. Bare minimum, you want to cut it in half, but feel free to go as low or as high as you want to go. And if for whatever reason you want to change it again, just click on it, go back to the 3 dots, go back to volume, and then you could change it to 30 or whatever. It's just going to be completely personal opinion and how you feel music. The music plays a part of what you're doing. So we're done. That's it. That's the whole thing. Now we need to go up here to where it says share, click on share, go to download. You're going to download this as an MP4. Just simply click download, and there you go. If you enjoyed this video and you'd like to learn more, check out this next one.